Hey guys, so today I'm going to be ranking all 7 of the Mad City heists. This does not include the truck because it is not out in the official Mad City game yet. But I think let's just get into the video. So at number 7, before I tell you number 7, I'm going to be basing them off how fun they are, how hard they are, and their money and XP. But anyways, let's get into the video. Number 7 for me is the nightclub. It's a cool idea, but the obbies can be really hard sometimes. They glitch a lot and they don't work. And when you're robbing it and getting the guns, I don't think that makes sense. I mean, it's still a cool idea, but I think it would make more sense if it was money or something. And when you're trying to find the button to open the gun safe, it can be extremely hard to find sometimes. And the nightclub gives you 600 XP for completing it. And it gives you $8,800, which is not that bad. But anyways, let's go on to the next one. Next is the resort/casino. The casino change, I didn't get it. It probably wasn't Mad City's fault. It was probably Roblox's fault. But, I mean, the wheel that left the casino, that was, like, one of the cooler parts about it. But now that's gone. But I think it's a cool robbery. Like, you can get the jetpack from it. There's a lot of cool parts, like the drill and stuff. But again, there can also be a lot of glitches in this one that can make it bad. And it's very easy to camp outside for, like, heroes and just wait there. But, the casino, though, it does give you 620 XP, and the money is really good. I forget exactly. It is, let me check. Oh, it's 10,000, which is actually, I think, like, the 3rd highest, which, I mean, is okay. But anyways, let's just move on to the next heist. Next for me is the, hold on, wait. Oh, right, the pyramid. So, the pyramid is, again, most of these are really cool designs, but again, these last 3 are mainly because of glitches. I mean, I love the 2 different obbies it can be, but the glitches can just completely ruin it sometimes. And it just, besides that, it's a really cool fun. It's fun to rob. I like the part where you have to collect, like, the treasure, and then you skydive out of it. But I don't get why they would take away the desert part. Now it's just in a neighborhood. But I'm pretty sure it does give you a good amount of money. It gives you, well, for XP, let me check. For XP, it gives you 600. I mean, most of the XPs are the same. Let me check the money now. For money, it gives you $11,000, which is the 2nd highest in the game, which is actually really good. And so next up on my list is going to be the pyramid. Not the pyramid, sorry, the boat. So the boat is a cool robbery. I love the idea. There's not many glitches. The bad thing is, though, a lot of times when the missiles shoot, you need to get very far away until they'll stop shooting. And sometimes it'll flip over your boat, so you can't move anymore and you can't shoot, which kind of defeats the purpose. But the idea is cool. You have to shoot out the engines, you get the cargo, you bring it to the harbor, and it actually gives you the most money. For XP, it gives you 1,000 which I think is the most XP too. But for money, it gives you, let me check. For money, it gives you a whopping 20,000, which is just insane. All right, next we're going to move on to my top 3. And some of these were hard to decide, but I think for number 3, I'm going to have to go with the plane. It is an amazing robbery. You have to place the C4s. It drops down. You get the money bags. There is nothing really bad about it. The only thing I don't like as much is that, and also you get the laser gun from it too. But I wish the plane would stay in the air, and it would I don't know what you would do, but the water part just doesn't make it feel like a plane robbery as much. It's still an awesome robbery, but in Mad City 1, if you played then, you would remember that when you went in the plane, it was just still in the air. I like that part. And it would be cool if you had to break a window and get out, but besides that, the plane is awesome. The plane, for money, it's pretty good, I think. It gives you 10,000, which is one of the highest. And for XP, it gives you 600, which is basically the same as most of them. Let's move on to number 2. Number 2 for me is the bank. So most people are probably surprised why this isn't one. I'll explain after, but I mean, there's nothing. Number 1 and 2 are very hard to decide, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with the bank. You hack it, and especially how there's 2 variants of the bank now, it's much higher on my list. And the new variant, I don't get as much. You just steal random items. It's like the pyramid, but the money one is so good. And there's the lasers. They're just an awesome robbery. And again, I usually have one thing bad. The only bad thing is it's very easy for heroes or police to camp. So that's the only annoying thing about it. But besides that, it's really good. It gives you 560 XP, which I think is actually the least. But I think the bank is probably one of the most popular robberies. And for money, it gives you 5,000. So money-wise, it's not that good, and that's one of the reasons I put it at number 2. All right, so at number 1, you might have already guessed it, the jewelry store. This is my favorite robbery. You have to go through the vents, collect all the jewels, and I like the part where there's the secret wall. You have to put the statues, then you have to go through lasers, and you have the truck, which you have to drive to a certain location. There's nothing bad about it. The lasers can be kind of hard sometimes. There's even giant jewels too, and you have to climb up to the roof. And it's not that easy for police or villains to stop, police or heroes to stop you. I think it's the best robbery. This is just my opinion though. And for money, the jewelry store gives you 9,000, which is actually not bad. And for XP, it gives you 720, which I think is the highest besides the cargo ship. Okay, guys, but thank you for watching this. Make sure to like and subscribe. And remember, these are just my opinion. And also, I will try...